Today's video is the first part in a series about the 6 rules for success in acting and in life. Now, I didn't invent these rules. I studied tons of successful entrepreneurs and simply took what they did in their lives and I applied it in my own. Now, if you follow these 6 rules consistently, you can accomplish anything you ever set out to do. Now, here are the 6 rules. Rule number 1, set goals that inspire you. Rule number 2, take smart action every single day in pursuit of those goals. Rule number 3, ignore the doubters and the haters. Rule number 4, fail, keep working. Fail again, keep working. Rule number 5, break the rules. And rule number 6, give back. Rule number 1, set goals that inspire you. Now, anything that you ever want to do in life that's worthwhile is going to be hard. You need a goal to inspire you to do that hard work. Certainly, to be a successful actor, it is a ton of hard work. You're gonna have times when you get knocked to your knees. It happens to everyone. You need inspirational goals that make you stand up and keep fighting. All right? There are gonna be times when you were exhausted. You had a long day at work. You're coming home, you have an audition to prepare for, you gotta get it in for the morning. You wanna go to sleep. What keeps you going when you're tired? Your goals that inspire you. All right, it is critical to have these inspirational goals. Now, how do you go about creating those? Number 1, they need to be definite and specific. There's so many times that actors come to me and I ask them, hey, what are your goals as an actor? And they say things like, I'd like to be on a TV show, or I'd like to be a working actor. That ain't enough. That ain't enough to keep you fired up when the world is coming against you. All right? I need you to create goals that say exactly, specifically what you want your life to be. All right? You're creating this for your own life. Dream huge, dream big, and be very, very specific with it. Now, when you're creating your goals, your long-term goals should be crazy big. They should scare you. When you share your 10-year goal with a friend, a colleague, a family member, if they don't think that you're crazy, your goal ain't big enough, all right? If they don't laugh at you when you tell them your goal, you need to dream bigger, okay? There's no place here for safe, realistic goals. We want big, crazy, amazing goals, all right? This is the way that you're gonna craft the life that you wanna live. Now, our goals need to have deadlines. You need to give yourself focus so that you're working towards something. Now, in my own life, I have a 10-year goal, a 5-year goal, a 3-year goal, a 1-year goal, a 6-month goal, and a 1-month goal. Now, my 10-year goal is stupendous. It is huge. I have no idea how I'm gonna accomplish it. And I don't care. I trust in the magic. As I move closer and closer to my 1-month goal, it is gonna get a little more realistic. My 1-month goal is gonna be a stretch, but it's gonna be something that I absolutely can accomplish. Now, when you're creating these goals and you're looking at your 10-year goal, create whatever it is that you want in 10 years. But never, ever lower your goals, lower your dreams out of some sense of being realistic. All right? This is not the place for that. What I find is being realistic usually just means being scared and fearful. So decide what it is that you want and then write it down, okay? Never lower your goals from a place of fear. I find in life that the issue is not that people set these big, huge goals and fail to reach them. What usually happens is people set little tiny goals and reach them and stay there. I don't want that to happen with you, so make your goals amazingly big. Now, when you come up with your goals, you need to write them down. There's just magic in writing them down. I read them all the time. When I wake up in the morning, I read through my goals. Before I go to sleep at night, I read through my goals. When I'm having a lunch break, I read through my goals. Now, a little secret that I have is I take my 1 month goal. Now, when you're creating your 1 month goal, what I generally suggest people do is pick the next big step in your career. If you don't have an agent, it might be get an agent. If you have an agent, it might be book a co-star role on a TV show. It might be book a guest star role. Wherever you are in your career, just pick the next thing that's going to move you forward. All right? And when you pick that goal out, write it on an index card. Now, you see my index card, I don't know if you can tell, but it's all wrinkly and messed up because I keep it in my left front pocket and I carry it with me everywhere I go all day long. And here's my rule. If my hand goes into that pocket to pull out keys, to pull out my credit card, whatever, I always pull out this index card and read it. At the grocery store, I'm paying for my food, I read my 1 month goal. At the gym, I'm getting undressed, I read my 1 month goal. All the time. I'd say I probably read my 1 month goal 20 times a day at least. Now, why do I do that? Because I want to keep it in the forefront of my consciousness. I read it before I go to sleep. Why? Because I want to sink down into my subconscious. I want everything I'm doing all day long to be focused on what I have to accomplish in 1 month. All right? I want to keep it there in the forefront at all times. Now, I say I read it all the time. I read it out loud all the time. If I'm at the grocery store, I'll read it out loud. And oftentimes the cashier will ask me, what am I reading? And I share it with the cashier. You should share your goals all the time. Share it with your family, your friends, your colleagues. Tell them where you expect your life to go. Now, trust me, I've heard the worries, like, oh, what if I tell my friends and I don't achieve it? What if I say something they think I'm silly? So, it is much better to share your goals. It puts an energy out in the world. But when you share your goals, you're saying to the world, I expect to accomplish this. And like I said earlier, when you share your goals and they don't laugh at you, your goals ain't big enough. So it's a good way to constantly test. And as an actor, you got to be strong. Okay? You got to take rejection. You got to keep moving forward. So get used to sharing those goals all the time. Now, I'll share with you my goals. My 10-year goal is to be a movie star making $10 million a year as an actor. Now, I want to take that $10 million and 80% of it I want to give to my family, my friends, and charities. I also want to create a nonprofit that goes into schools and teaches school children about the importance of goal setting and positivity. I want to be in demand with the studios. I want to be able to choose the films that I want to work on, the directors I want to work with, and the A-list actors that I want to work opposite of. That's my 10-year goal. It's simple but definite. Now, my 1 month goal that I have on my index card is I book a recurring guest star role on a critically acclaimed hit TV show, playing a compelling, memorable character that is in alignment with my brand and makes audiences sit up and take notice. There's no doubt as to what I'm shooting for, what I'm working for. There's no doubt when I'm up late at night, I'm tired. When I've been beat down, I have to stand back up. What keeps me going? This. Because I know exactly what I'm working towards. I expect you guys to do the same. Now, I challenge each of you. Create goals that inspire you, that fire you up. Write them down. Be specific. Dream huge. And then share those goals. Put them on your social media. Email them to me. Share them with the person at the grocery store who's shopping next to you. Whatever. But get used to having these goals that get you moving forward every single day. Now, in the next video, we're going to cover rule number 2. Take smart action every single day in the pursuit of your goals. A goal without work is a wish. And professionals don't have wishes. That's a waste of time. That's for people who do things as a hobby. All right? So next video, I'm going to tell you how to take those smart actions every single day to move your career forward.